Immigration and popular culture. Um, Immigration in media and popular culture has unfortunately been very negative for the most part and has continued to perpetuate negative stigma not only towards immigrants but towards immigration as a whole. In 2016, President Trump's campaign was heavily predicated on anti-immigration policy, which included promises to build a wall, crackdowns on deportations, and travel bans on countries perceived to be threats based on their religious preferences, which only further polarized Americans on what was an already divisive topic. Another big issue that continues to this day is Trump has used the words predator, invasion, alien, criminal, killer, and animal to describe immigrants and immigration. He's done this over 500 times during his rallies, over half of which came in 2018 prior to the midterm election. This language continues to this day as he's used the word infestation in his Twitter tirades quite frequently, continuously dehumanizing immigrants and perpetuating hate and fear for those who support anti-immigration policies or carry racist beliefs.
One of the policies we're highlighting this week is H.R. 3906, which is the Detention Oversight Not Expansion Act, also known as DUN. The purpose of this act is to prohibit the expansion of immigration detention facilities to improve the oversight of such facilities and for other purposes. It was recently introduced on July 23rd and has been referred to the House Judiciary Subcommittee on Immigration and Citizenship on August 15th. The goals of this bill are to stop federal funding of detention facilities, to reduce the number of detention beds, to increase community-based alternatives to detention, to end contracts with facilities that are inadequate, and to increase investigations of facilities to improve regulation and civil rights. So this act appropriates a decent amount of money to conduct and report investigations on civil rights and then to further improve the oversight of facilities. And this act really is hoping to address all of the problems that we talked about in this presentation and to not let things continue in a inhumane way, but to start making changes and start really assessing what we have now and hope for change in the future. Senate Bill 2219 proposes to clarify the rights of all persons who are held or detained at a port of entry or any detention facility overseen by U.S. Customs and Border Protection or U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. It was introduced on July 23rd and referred to the Committee on the Judiciary. The purpose of this bill is to clarify immigrants' right to counsel in legal proceedings and the ability for these immigrants to contact their counsel via phone or other means as necessary if their counsel is not able to physically be present with them. Another portion of this bill is to clarify and establish that individuals should be limited to staying in these detention facilities for the briefest term and the least restrictive conditions, consistent with the rationale for their detention. And all of these individuals should have access to food, water, and bathrooms, which are clarifications that have not been present in the past. Take action! The options this week are to go to unitedwedream.org, choose a petition that resonates with you to sign, to go to unitedwedream.org and to start a campaign or make a social media post to share someone's story or share your own story regarding the impact of immigration policies, to write a letter or call your congressperson to share your opinions regarding H.R. 3906 or S. 2219, or to get creative and choose your own action within a community or at a global level and anywhere in between that is related to immigration policies. This week, we'd like you to consider how immigration is a part of all sectors of social work. So in our discussion, we'd like you to answer one of the following questions of the various levels of social work, practice, and immigration, and then respond to various classmates about their thoughts of the different areas. The macro and global question is, how do international refugee migrant crises impact or influence how you feel about U.S. immigration issues? The meso question is, what approaches can we take to better engage immigrant communities with advocacy groups? And the micro question is, consider how federal policies impact the clients you work with or will work with who are immigrants. How can you utilize a specific theory to support them through policy changes that they may feel like they have no control over? Consider which issue might speak to you this week and see what creative solutions you can come up with.